What's up everyone guys, my name is Victor Vasu and welcome to my channel Windows Victor. So today I'm going to talk about some of the technologies which involves interaction of your eyes. On top of the list we have these eye tracking devices. Now what is eye tracking? Eye tracking is the measure of means it is the measure of the point of gaze of your eyes, or means it means simply if I explain you, it is just that means where I am looking, the tracking, the point of the screen where I am looking, it keeps a track of it. Now how does this eye tracking actually works? Actually through these eye trackers an infrared light is projected straight through your pupil. Now, after reflection from the pupil, means the reflection which is formed at the cornea, which is the outermost membrane or outermost layer of your eye, the reflection which is formed is actually tracked by the infrared camera. Now this reflection which is actually means formed at the pupil, sorry, the reflection which is formed at the cornea of the eye is actually tracked by these infrared cameras, and the movement means whether you are looking left or you are looking right, this movement is actually captured by that camera. That's how this eye tracker actually work. Now the question is that why do we need these infrared cameras? Actually this infrared why do we need these infrared lights? Actually the infrared lights means they give you a much accurate or a much precise, means the precision of these infrared lights are very accurate. I mean that forgot, means suppose you are using a visible light, means through visible light this scattering or through means the reflection which is produced is not actually means proper accurate. It does not always give the accurate result of the means where you are looking, or the means the direction where you are looking. So what if you use the visible lights? Yes, it is possible to build an eye tracker with a visible light, although there are products in markets that use means web camera simply to track your eyes, rather than you have an eye tracker which projects an infrared cameras. So these web cameras or these means through visible light, how it's worked is that it at first scans your face and then it scans or it detects your eyes, and then it detects the coordinates of your eyes. That's how this actually these visible lights are used to track your eye contacts. Now this means the use of visible light is not actually does not give an accurate answer, because see, when these infrared lights are used, the vector which is produced at the cornea is tracked through this eye tracker. But in case of visible lights, what it happens is that it captures the frames during, means it captures the frame of recording during the web camera which is recording your image. Now these frames are then captured, and the frame which is captured is actually blurred, means the means what it scans is not actually a vector or not actually a reflection. It takes the blurred image of your eyes, means whether you are moving left or right, it could be a bit less accurate compared to the infrared cameras. So that's why the visible lights are not actually used. Now one more disadvantage of this web camera based eye tracking is that, means if the web camera is means a HD quality recorder, or often means a modern web camera, it takes HD quality video recording. So it often comes with a trade-off in that low latency and low frame rate. Now this means the low resolution that can resolve, however the trade-off here is a fewer pixels to describe the eye region. Now this few pixel means the information to extract eye gaze from an ultimately less accurate and reliable. Means when when you are looking means at the web camera or the recording which is taking place through the web camera, it actually means the frames which are taken, if the frame rate which are captured for means for the recording is actually a bit slow. Then that those frames are processed, and those frames are then means the position of your eyeball is then located. So this whole process gets a bit slower, means when you are looking left and coming to right, means the time you are coming to the right, actually then it tells means according to the computer you are looking left, means this process is very slow in case of this means web camera or this visible light used eye tracker. So that's why visible lights are not actually used, and instead of this infrared lights are used for eye tracking. Now this was the first one. Now second we have these smart glasses. Now what is a smart glass? Smart glass is nothing but the smartphone which you use in your day-to-day life is embedded into your contact glasses. Means you want to call someone, you want to use Google Assistant, you want to navigate map, all the things are possible through these smart glasses. So that is a smart glass. In 2018, Intel launched a smart glass named Vond. The main feature of the smart glass was that they used eye gestures to interact with the smart glasses. Means you don't need buttons, you don't need any kinds of switch buttons or screen touch, nothing. You just need your eye gestures to interact with the smart glasses. Now what's inside this tech means what they have used in the technology is that they have a monochromic projector. Now this monochromic projector means projects the image straight into the glass of the eye, and the glass then reflects the light straight into your retina. Now the image which you get in your retina is a very clear or a high quality image, because you are not watching or you are not seeing something. The image through that monochromic projector is printed straight into your retina. Now this whole process is also called retinal projection. Also from the name you can also understand that why it is called retinal projection, because means the image is printed straight into your retina. Now the laser beam which they use or the laser light which they use in this monochromic projector to project the image is a very low powered light, means it will not harm you in any way. It is so means tested by Intel themselves, that means they are very low powered, means nobody needs to take attention that oh it is a laser light so it might cause harm to your eyes or you might lose your eyesight or something like that. No, it is not a problem. They have officially claimed that. Now the main feature of this smart glass is that you can interact with the smart glass through your eye gestures. Now what this means, what Intel have did is that they have added a AI algorithm that is specially trained to scan your eye movements, and through your eye gestures you can interact with that smart glass. To explain you it simple words, means suppose you are using a smart glass and suddenly notifications from Twitter, notifications on Facebook, WhatsApp comes in front of your eyes. It would be a bit rough or it would be a difficult for you, means to means it would be awkward. Suppose you are driving a car or you are talking to a person, something like that. Yeah, means suddenly a notification is popping up in front of your eyes, irritating tracking kind of a thing. So what you just need to do is to miss, if you are looking left, means suppose you are looking left, then all the notification would swipe left. Or if you want to open a particular notification, you can just gaze your eyes to that point and that particular notification would pop up in front of your eyes. Now this is how your eye gestures are used to interact with your smart glasses. If you want to know more about the smart glasses, then I have my own article on Medium. I hope you would enjoy that article. Link is in the description. Now at last we have this iris scanning security. Now iris scanning is the most the most safest form of biometric security as stated by different surveys by different organizations. Now this iris scanning was first introduced by Samsung Galaxy S8, I think. Yes, it is Samsung Galaxy 8 S8. So this iris scanning, how does it work? Means how it has become the most safest form of security. Actually this iris scanning is totally a image processing based technique. means the whole process of iris scanning means comparing your eyes with others, or means storing your the information of your eyes is totally a image processing based technique. This iris it is based on the fact that the iris is unique for each and every person, means it is very hard to get two person with same iris print. So how it is working actually the iris scanner it takes two concentric circle of your eyes, the inner circle which is closer to the pupil and the outer circle which covers the whole iris. Now while scanning these two circles, means the region between these two circles is actually the iris portion. Now what it does is that the it maps some polar coordinates of irregularity and then convert them into concentric circle, means between those circles, means the inner circle and the outer circle, they scans the polar coordinates of that iris, and then those polar coordinates are actually transformed into concentric circle, and a pattern is actually formed, and that pattern is compared during this iris scanning, means that polar coordinates at first it is formed, and then those polar coordinates are actually joined to form a circle, and then the circle or the pattern due to those polar coordinates which is formed is actually compared during that iris scanning, which is unique to each and every person. So that is how this iris scanning is working. Now we saw three of the most cool technologies which involves interaction of your eyes. At first we have these eye tracking technologies. Then we had the smart glasses which requires your interaction of your eyes or your eye gestures, and the last we had this iris scan. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If I missed out something or some technologies which requires this interaction of eyes which requires interaction of your eyes, then please tell me in the comment section below. If you like this video, please hit the like button. Please share this video among all your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Please subscribe to Windows Victor. Thank you very much. Until then, goodbye.